In this video, we're going to talk about your users and how you would manage them. In another video, we talk about company settings where you might create permissions groups or currency groups and assign those to users, but that's really more on initial setup of users. This is where you might go to assign them CFIs, courses, or classes. So you can see all of the users in your school right here. If you select users, you can search for individual students, instructors. You can select and filter by user types. You can select by courses, and you can select by classes. So if you have classes of students to start, you can cluster them that way. In this case, if you have users that you want to assign a CFI, this is Jacqueline Caldwell is a flight student, and you've got your list of CFIs that would show up in your CFI. So this would be the default CFI for that student. In classes, you can select different classes. If you wanted to enroll this student in other courses, this is how you would enroll them from right here. If you wanted to add a new user, you would go to Add Pilot. It's pretty straightforward. It would either be from a new user or is Add Zoho contact. So if it's a potential customer that you've been in contact with and have them in your Zoho or another integration you work with, you can add them from there. If somebody walked in off the street and said they wanted to be a pilot with you, then you would capture the information here. So you would enter their information, their first name, last name, email, phone number, and then select, is this a flight student, flight instructor, admin, or a chief? Once you do that, you hit the create button. It only becomes active when you have all the information in, and then become added to your list down here. Again, you can add permissions and currencies in the company settings tab, but this is where you would manage your more day-to-day operations.